So, Richard, you just went to space. This has got to be the ultimate birthday present for you. What was it like? All right, folks, again, sorry, we're not getting that transmission through the live broadcast. But again, we do have lots of recording devices aboard the spaceship, and we will be sure to release some footage of Richard and the crew up there today.
The stream today. This was a historic moment in the history of spaceflight. Actually, we are late by around 30 minutes. The flight has actually returned from space. This was the first attempt of Virgin Galactic to reach space with a fully crewed vehicle, and I'm sorry we actually missed the chance of streaming it completely, but we'll replay that definitely. And it's the first time aircraft has went to the space, and they are currently, I guess, returning, and we can hear Richard Brandson right now.
Congratulations to everybody for creating such a beautiful place. Congratulations to all our wonderful team at Virgin Galactic for 17 years of hard work to get us this far.
All right, so I'm so happy we could catch a little part of that. It seems like there's a little bit of a delay in the transmission there. It does have a long way to travel. But you could tell by the smiles on their faces, they just had the ride of their lives. We are so excited for them to land
let's talk about
and party the rest
mission.
of the day with
This
like
was
astronauts in the typical Virgin fashion.
Virgin Galactic launched people into the orbit. Earlier they have launched pilots and only test pilots to the space, but this time it was a fully crewed vehicle with a total of 6 astronauts, including Beth Moses and Sir Richard Branson, who is the founder and chairman of Virgin Group,
So the pilots right now are discussing their energy management plan, and pretty shortly here they'll be meeting up with our chase aircraft with Jamil and Patrick to get some really cool visuals of Spaceship Unity.
It is a company that has been merged after the X Prize. X Prize was a competition in which companies were given chances to reach space with a reusable vehicle that can fly to space very quickly after being
the area around Spaceport includes
little
more than
bit of
6,000 square miles of restricted
and
airspace and high desert, which is one of the
this is
reasons
the
it was
first
built
time
here.
that
And of course,
they
our
have
future
done a
astronauts will be able
complete
to take
test
in
flight
so much of that natural
of
beauty.
their
And,
VSS
of course,
Unity.
we also have White
They have
Sands
planned
nearby.
it
White
in
Sands National
2009
Park is just
at
to
the
our
time of
east.
the company
It's
registry,
visible
but
right over the Black Range
it
Mountains.
wasn't possible
White Sands, of
because of
course, has been
various
the
technical
backdrop for
errors
so
and
many
glitches.
films, commercials,
But
and
this
music
time
videos, and it's known for
they
having
have completed
the
this test
largest
flight
gypsum
very
dune
successfully,
field on the planet.
and this is a very big moment in the history of space exploration and space tourism, because now the space tourism industry will start increasing. It is being said that Justin Bieber and Leonardo DiCaprio and various other big celebrities have
So also
also
nearby is
booked
the
their
Oregon
seats
Mountain
into this
Desert
flight.
Peaks National Monument, and
That
that's nearly half a
maybe
million acres
sooner
of
or later they
protected
will
land
also
that our
go to
guest families
space
will be able to
with the help
experience.
of Unity. The main thing
And
is
even though
that
temperatures can hit the
it
triple
costs
digits in the
very
summer here, we
less
also
than
have
a
cool
normal
desert
rocket,
days.
and the launch
And
experience is
fortunately, our
also very
pilots
different.
and crew can stay comfortable
If you
thanks
talk
to their
about
spacesuits.
Blue Origins,
They were designed
they
with
have
our technical
their
spacewear
new
partner,
Shepard
Under
launch
Armour,
vehicle
and they're
that can
absolutely
launch
beautiful,
you
as
to
you can
space,
see on
and
the crew
you can
there.
feel
They're
7
lightweight
minutes
and
of
made of
weightlessness.
flight grid knitted
But
fabrics,
the
which
main
forms the
problem is
spacesuit and also
that
helps
it is
regulate their body
launched
temperature.
for a rocket, and the cost is very high. But with this Virgin Galactic and VSS Unity, the cost is only, I guess, $200,000. It is still high, but comparatively, but as compared to others, it is very low,
So
and
also to commemorate
that
this
is
flight
what
from New
makes
Mexico, we reached out
Virgin
to the
Galactic
Zia
very
Pueblo,
special.
who gave us permission
And
to use
they
their
are now
sun symbol
approaching
on our
the
spaceship.
Spaceport
This
America.
symbol is
This
also
is
part of New
the
Mexico's state
operational
flag, and
port
it's
of
embedded with
the
symbolic meaning. The number 4 is
Virgin
sacred
Galactic
to the Zia people,
Airways.
and the emblem
Actually, it is
represents the four
registered
directions,
as
the four
Airways
seasons,
because
the
they
four
have an
times of
aircraft
day,
that
and the four phases of
actually goes to
life.
space.
We are honored and proud to
And I
feature this
love the
perfectly
concept.
balanced symbol on Spaceship
It's
Unity's tail
really
cone,
amazing
as we also
that
celebrate our new
one
home.
time 5 astronauts can fly to space, including 2 pilots. 6 astronauts, including
You
two
can see the
pilots
chase in the
and four
background there
passengers.
outside of Richard's
And
window.
their new design of the cabin is also
The
great.
pilots are coordinating with Chase now and
I guess
discussing
they
their
are
energy
heading for
management
landing.
plan. They're at about
Also,
9,500
there
feet
is
in
going to be a
altitude,
special
and the
performance
runway
by
out here at
the
Spaceport America
singer
is around
Khalida
4,600 feet in
on
altitude.
his new track that will be released after this landing. So let's watch this. Talking about the Spaceport America, it is situated in the New Mexico region of the United States, and from the starting, Virgin Galactic has
All
operated
right, we have
from
3
there.
landing gear down and
Now let's
locked.
focus on the landing.
Now the pilots are going to be landing on runway 34 today, so that's coming from the south and towards the north for those of you on site watching. And for the non-pilots tuning in, those numbers represent the first 2 numbers of the magnetic heading of the runway. So for example, 34 is 340 degrees on your compass. We are just about 1,000 feet above the field now and on final. 500 feet above the runway. 300 feet. Over the threshold.
They have landed
Main gear
successfully.
touchdown.
The
And we're
front
going to hold it
landing
just
gear.
like this for a minute before bringing the nose down. Can see they're already celebrating inside there. And the nose is coming down now. Nose gear touchdown.
Waiting for the brakes.
And braking. Look at that incredible drone footage here as we come in. And there is full stop.
All right.
A perfect landing. Virgin Galactic 4 mission specialists on board from our operational home base,
The crew
Spaceport
has landed
America.
successfully at
A
the
beautiful
Spaceport
day of
America.
flight. What a
And
moment.
this concludes
Congratulations
the
to
very
everybody
first
on
and very
board, and of
successful
course our very
launch
own
of
Spaceship
VSS
Unity,
Unity.
who returned to space
Actually,
today.
we are late
And of course,
into
we also
streaming,
saw
and
beautiful flying from our
because
Eve
I
crew,
didn't know
CJ and
about
Kelly, and
the
brilliant work
schedule,
by our
and
chase pilots, Jamil
I
and
was not
Patrick,
at
all of whom are still in the air right
my
now.
home,
Great job to you
and
all.
there were issues with the network, so we were actually late,
Ladies and
and we are
gentlemen,
sorry for that.
there
But
it
we will
is.
definitely
More than
watch
half a century
the
since the
launch.
world
We
rejoiced
will
when humans
revert to
first
that
achieved spaceflight.
after
Richard Brandson
the
fulfills his dream of experiencing space
coming
travel.
of the crew from the cabin.
Congratulations to Richard
So
and
let's
Virgin Galactic. Congratulations also to Colin Bennett and Sarisha Bandla on becoming astronauts. And also a welcome back to space for David Mackay, Mike Masucci, and Beth Moses.
Well, stay tuned, folks. We will be hearing more from our astronauts later in the broadcast, and we also have a special musical performance to celebrate today's milestone. But first, let's hear some thoughts on the flight. Chris, you've returned from space several times now, both on a capsule and a space shuttle. How does this landing compare to the
There
landings
is
you've
a
experienced?
little hold,
Well,
so
obviously,
why not let's
that's a much more
watch
gentle
the
landing than a
launch
capsule
of the crew.
on my Soyuz flight. The shuttle 2 times is quite similar to what the
great.
crew just went through. But for them, of course, it's such a personal experience now. And what are they going to do with this? How are they going to take this amazing view of the Earth that they've just had and the kind of brave new nature of what this whole team has just accomplished, how are they going to now make that part of who they are, and how are they going to share this experience with other people? You know, that's what's going through their minds right now. I'm just so proud of the whole team. That was an amazing accomplishment.
It was epic. And, you know, as somebody
inside their bodies, so exciting and fun. They're focused, they're professional, they're doing their job, but it's just a magnificent moment as we get ready for ignition.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's certainly a mixture of excitement and anticipation
So this is the
with our
moment
crew
when
today. But they will
the
all be focused on the
spacecraft
task at
team
hand, as you
released
said,
the
and
VSS
preparing
Unity.
themselves to run through their
So
individual
let's
test
talk
points.
about how this
And
spacecraft
on the
works.
subject of testing, today's spaceflight is an
This week.
opportunity for us to
So
evaluate our cabin
actually, the
experience.
VSS
It's the environment
takes
where
this
our passengers will
VSS
cross the
Unity to this
50-mile border
around
defined by
60,000
NASA as
feet.
the entry
At
to
that point,
space.
it releases
Let's
VSS
hear more
Unity
about
from
the
its
transformative journey that our crew
attachment
are
bay,
on.
and then the VSS Unity is in a full drop-down mode, and then it fires its engines and flies directly to space. The ignition is not very long, around 1 to 2 minutes, but the experience and it is very cost effective
Back in
because
1860, it took 10
very
days
less
for
fuel is
Marty
required,
Express to
and
deliver a letter from his
at the time of landing
while they
it
vacation on
only
the other side
glides.
of
It
the
doesn't
world.
require its engine to fire,
Progress.
and
But
in case of
some
emergency,
technology has grown exponentially.
the only
Others have
problem
remained
with this
practically the same.
aircraft is
Planes
that
still travel
there
at
is
the
no
same
escape
speed they
system.
did 50 years ago.
So if anything
We
goes
still use
wrong,
the same ground launch
that
system
will
from the
be
early days of space
disaster.
travel, and they
But
haven't come out with a new snowbound
the
machine in
safety
years.
chances and safety rating
That's
are
where
very
the
high,
innovations of Virgin
and
Galactic
it's
come
one.
in.
What does spaceflight with Virgin Galactic entail? Well, it has a unique combination of revolutionary design innovations that make it like no other vehicle that has ever gone before. Firstly, air launch. Most rockets you see make a loud and bumpy vertical launch from the ground. To launch from the ground requires huge amounts of energy to lift the vehicle from a static start and to propel it through the thickest parts of the Earth's atmosphere. Instead, Virgin Galactic spaceflight starts with a smooth runway takeoff, not dissimilar to a conventional commercial airliner. The spaceship, attached to a mothership, gracefully ascends to the launch altitude of around 50,000 feet, bypassing the thickest parts of the Earth's atmosphere, making it far more energy efficient. Vehicles have reached the launch altitude and location. Mission Control provides clearance for release.
Release.
The pilots activate the launch.
This is how the
ascent
spacecraft is
station
released,
Within
and
seconds, the rocket
we'll
motor
actually see
ignites
the
as
VSS
vehicle
Unity
starts its rapid
soon.
ascent toward the stars. During this awe-inspiring journey, the spaceship reaches speeds of up to 3 times the speed of sound. And out the window, passengers will watch the color change from blue through indigo, and then to the iconic inky black as they soar into space. Once the rocket motor shuts down, passengers will unbuckle their seatbelts and float effortlessly.
This is the moment when the VSS
10
Unity.
seconds.
10 seconds. Let's pause this. And I'm really sorry because we were
5,
late. Let's focus.
3, 2, 1. Release. Clean release.
And here
Ignition.
you can see
Good
ignition.
rocket motor burn. There's Mach 1 trimming now. Trim complete. Unity is pointed directly up and heading to space. Things are looking great. We are 25 seconds into the burn now, approaching Mach 2. 30 seconds, Mach 2. Everything's looking really good and stable.
If talking about the fuel, there is not
40
much clearance,
seconds.
but I think they use methane and also
45
solid,
seconds.
because solid is a great propellant at a high altitude.
50 seconds, approaching Mach 3. There's Mach 3. And 60 seconds, and that is a full duration burn, folks. We are headed to space. And the passengers in the back have been cleared to unstrap. Our predicted apogee is 279,000 feet and climbing. The pilots are now unlocking the feather and As soon as they do that, it's going to initiate a backflip for Spaceship Unity. This is normal. We want those windows pointed down towards the Earth to maximize that incredible view. So Feather is coming up now, and the pilots are also enabling the RCS,
Also, we
or
will
reaction
be
control
streaming
system,
into
which is what they'll
in the
use
launch
to
of
control the attitude of the
Jeff
vehicle while
Bezos,
outside the
who will
atmosphere.
be traveling to space with his brother, one team member, and also
All
one
right, Feather is all the way
undisclosed
up.
passenger
We are at about
that will be launching
250,000 feet now and climbing
around
as soon as we
20th of
cross the
July
boundary to
on the
space.
New
We'll hear a
Shepard
word from
and
our
Blue Origin's
founder,
rocket,
Sir Richard Brandson.
and we'll definitely be streaming, and I promise you we will not be late in that.
Welcome to Space Unity-22.
I will take care that nothing goes wrong, and we'll be on time. That's my promise. Let's watch this one. First of all, one thing to clear that this spacecraft VSS Unity and the other spacecrafts in the Virgin Galactic fleet don't
So it doesn't
completely
sound like
travel
we're
to space.
cameras recording things
They only
on
travel
board today,
to the bound
and we'll be sure to
that is
capture his
permanent,
magical
that
words
is
and
around
share them with the world when they're
90
available.
kilometers. That is the international boundary of space.
We reached apogee
So this
282,000
spacecraft only
feet.
travels to that much height, and stays there for around 6
Remember
to
the
7
day,
minutes.
remember where you
After
are,
which the
and
gravity
remember
pulls it
who
down.
you shared this with,
But
and remember the name Virgin
all those
Galactic,
minutes are
because today
incredible,
space
and
is virgin
it's amazing
territory.
experience. By
The
only
culmination
watching
of a life's
this
work,
spacecraft
more
launch
than a
and
half a
everything,
century since the world
it looks
rejoiced
really
in
amazing.
and
So
was
just
transformed
imagine
by humans
how
leaving planet
would it
Earth,
feel
Sir
from
Richard
inside.
Branson fulfills his long-held dream of experiencing space with his crew. Congratulations again, Richard, and congratulations also to Sarisha and Colin on becoming astronauts today. And welcome back to space to Dave, Mike, and Beth. Oh, you can see him now? So we are on the re-entry portion of our flight now, and the mission specialists are heading back to their seats. Our training team has worked really hard on this portion of the flight to make it very natural and intuitive for passengers. Now, when we talk about space travel, a lot of people know and expect the boost portion of the flight to be loud and thrilling, but what's interesting is re-entry is also very similar, as supersonic air is flowing over the vehicle in the feathered configuration. Shock waves form on top of the cabin, which are audible to those inside. And for those of you on site watching on the ground, you should be able to hear a double sonic boom as Spaceship Unity once again breaks the sound barrier.
Also, let's talk about what's coming in space in recent weeks. So, with the successful test flight of VSS Unity, we can expect more crewed flights with more big celebrities and passengers flying to space, and it will be a new normal in the coming years. I guess 10 to 15 years, it will be a new normal, and soon
All right, folks,
on
we are now
28th of
subsonic.
July. Uh,
Just under
Jeff Bezos,
75,000 feet in
the
altitude.
founder of Amazon, will be flying to space, and that will also be a great moment. And SpaceX also has very busy schedule. Just a second.
Now, also note too, this is our first time transmitting HD camera data down to the ground and then out to a global live stream. So please do may see some drops in the feed, but we still have some really great ground footage coming in here. Oh, there we go. Now we can see that is the tail cone of Unity. And the pilots are lowering the feather now.
Background noises, if there is any. I'm not at my
now,
city.
as the feather
I'm at
comes
my village,
down, the nose of
and
spaceship is going to
will-
drop. This is normal
will-
and expected. Once
it
that
was
feather is
tough
down and
to
locked, the
schedule this
pilots will
and
begin a gentle
complete
pull-up
this.
to a level attitude. And I'm hearing the feather is down and locked now.
It's just done.
So at this point,
But we will
Spaceship Unity
definitely,
is a glider, so it's all
stream
about
on
balancing her
the launch
potential
of
and
New
kinetic
Shepard
energy.
with
So
Jeff
if the pilots
Bezos
want to
and
go
Mark
faster,
Bezos.
they point the
I
nose
don't know
down,
the
and if they
name.
want to go slower, they bring the nose up.
but we'll definitely stream on that and we'll not be late. And
And right now I'm
let's
hearing
hope
the crew's
all goes
listening
well
to
on
a
that one.
special soundtrack for the
I'm
glide.
really sorry
It's
for
the
this one.
latest release from Khalid, a track called New
The
Normal.
cabin also looks very good of Unity.
And all of us will get to hear that on Earth during our celebration, so stick around for that. I don't know about you all, but I'm still feeling overwhelmed and
So let's
excited about what we just witnessed.
switch to
And there's
live.
one person in particular who's got to be having.
But this is Khalid singing his new song.
It's a new normal, it's hard for us to live in it, not to understand it. Hey, you find your ways, never enough. Love has been tough for you, losing touch, but summer has its end sometimes. Although I can't promise you much, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. You don't pick your pages, how the story goes. In this life is what you make it. It's out of your control. It's almost like you're screaming, but no one hears your voice, 'cause everything is changing. Yeah, yeah, 'cause everything is changing, and I can't stop a thing. Whoa, whoa, yeah, everything is changing. Yeah, oh, whoa, just yeah, 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 just take me back to this time. Just yeah. You find your ways, never enough, though it's been tough for you. Losing touch, but summer hasn't yet time. Thank you. Woo. All right, this next song right here, it's the fun one. This one right here is called Better. Thank you guys for joining me.
Let me tell you about next schedule. So we'll be streaming on the Blue Origins launch, New Shepard. Its name has not been cleared yet, but it's on 20th of July, and I will update you with all the dates and timing. Then following that, there will be also more launches, I guess, from Virgin Galactic, obviously, and by Firefly Aerospace, they will be launching the first rocket to space sonar. So, and then the Rocket Lab will be streaming on all that. If I return to my city, then it will be great, and then it will definitely clear that I will be streaming. But even if I don't return till that point, I will also manage.
You say we're just friends, but I swear when nobody's fine.
Also, one special thing before this launch, Elon Musk, the founder and CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, met with Richard Brandson and congratulated and well wished him for his flight, and similarly Jeff Bezos and other billionaires and big personalities, Stephen Colbert, and Stephen Colbert is also the host of this event. Then astronaut and Colonel Chris Hadfield has also been in this event. Let's listen to the song of Khalid. Those who are joining right now, the launch has been completed. They have traveled to space, and they have also returned and landed. And this is their welcome event, welcome back home event, you can say.
Take it, oh, yeah. Nothing feels, yeah. Nothing feels better. Nothing feels better. No, yeah, now we got hard to see what you like. Hey. Nothing feels better. Nothing feels better than this. Hey. Thank you. I have one more song for you guys. This one right here is called Talk.
So, actually the launch is completed, and I'm really sorry, really sorry that we were late.
Can we just
Actually, I didn't knew the schedule, and there were network issues, so I thought that we would start streaming before the drop of the Unity. But actually, because there was no pre-schedule that how everything will go off, at what time the takeoff will happen. I thought crew dressing and ingress will also happen after the start of the stream. So I thought that we would start at 9 p.m. and everything would carry on greatly, but I just messed it up. I'm really sorry, but I promise you that on 20th, the launch of Blue Orion's new ship will reach Jeff Bezos and other passengers. I will do it greatly, and I will also use a face camera on that. Actually, my tripod is not with me right now, and the USB cable is also missing. But I will also have the face cam on in that launch. And thank you for joining. I will also upload the launch video soon, and I will share the link on the WhatsApp group and Facebook page, and also on Instagram. So just follow and stay around. Thank you for joining. Have a great day. I really appreciate all of you who joined. Thank you.
Swear I won't be late. I'll be there by 5 o'clock. Hey.